Eric, I've got a mobile home.
Wait a minute. A mobile home, a manufactured home, or a modular home?
That's what we're talking about today.
Welcome to the Utah Real Estate Show podcast, the show where two agents and a lender teach real estate best practices by talking through mistakes we've seen and made.
It can lead to some problems, some challenges. So make sure you know what the asset is that you're considering, that you're either selling or buying. Know what it is, and know explicitly which M you're referring to so that you can know how to operate with it. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Utah Real Estate Show. I am Tyler Kazare, Utah Real Estate Agent.
Jason Christiansen, mortgage lender.
Eric Wist, Utah Real Estate Agent.
On today's episode, we are talking about the three M's that are often misunderstood in real estate. We have mobile homes, we have manufactured homes, and we have modular homes. And now we're going to have glossary time with Jason.
All right, so these are used interchangeably, and they are not, in fact, interchangeable. So, a mobile home is a home that's built on a chassis, and the chassis has wheels on it.
One might say it's mobile.
That's what we should call it.
It's almost like that's what they called it on purpose.
Right.
Okay.
And it's a trailer. This is a trailer.
Yes.
They'll drive it somewhere, they park it there, they take the wheels off, you put on cinder blocks or something, boom, bada bing, bada boom, there's a home. These are very often in parks, right?
More like a vehicle.
Well, they also have a
is.
VIN number, just like a vehicle.
Yeah.
They have... They're considered personal property, though.
Yes.
That's a big one.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll talk a little bit about that later.
That was foreshadowing.
We'll come back to that. All right, then.
Now, a manufactured home, it comes on wheels.
It comes on wheels, but the wheels are not a part of the home.
Okay.
So it comes on a trailer. Manufactured, an entire section of a home is built, and this is characteristically your double, single, triple wide something, right? This has an ID plate and a sticker under the kitchen sink. So this you'll take somewhere, you'll put on a foundation.
You gotta lift it off with a crane and everything and put it over on the foundation you built for it.
Yes.
And once it's down, is it mobile?
No.
So it's not a mobile home.
It's manufactured.
It's manufactured.
And then brought to the site.
Right.
Okay.
Modular. Modular is, remember that show like Extreme Home Makeover? Or something like that? And they would build a house in like a week, and they would bring in whole walls and set the wall there with a crane. That's a modular home. That, once it's put together, is the exact same as a stick-built home, which is one of your favorite terms.
I love that phrase, stick-built.
It's like the three little pigs that built a house.
That's all.
I think that's where it came from.
Stick figures.
Yeah.
Anyway, a modular home is just like a normal home. It's just easier to put together, and you buy it differently.
Well, and the reason we're talking about these is these three homes often get mixed up in what people are talking about. They mean one, but they say another one. Yeah. As well as mobile and manufactured homes right now are becoming more of a hotter topic because it's typically a cheaper home. It's a cheaper place to live, and right now, with pricing still going up, it is now a more affordable place to live for the most part, usually.
Let's talk about parks really quick. Okay, I get questions all the time. Can I lend on a mobile home? It only costs $30,000, $40,000, $60,000. The problem is it's in a mobile home park. So look, as real estate agents, look at this.
Well, can you lend on a car?
Exactly. I cannot. I'm a mortgage lender. I lend on real property. Here's actually a fun thing. As a real estate agent, you may want to look really carefully as you are buying or selling a mobile home because it is actually personal property, and some might say that your licensure doesn't cover it.
Yeah, you may want to talk to your broker about that and get authorization for it because your license is for real
It's
property.
a real estate license, not a personal property
or
license.
a vehicle. Yeah. And if you take earnest money for that purchase on a vehicle and put it in your trust account, which is for real estate, it could be considered commingling.
This fraud thing happens. So, commingling. Yes.
Be aware, be advised. But back to the mobile home park.
Yeah.
The big Well, even before we get to the lending side, I've gotten a few phone calls from clients and friends that, hey, I have this great mobile home. I already went and looked at it. It's $65,000.
Yeah, super cheap.
It's great. It's perfect for me. I said, great. Did you go and look at what the lot fee is?
What's a lot rent?
They went, well, what do you mean a lot fee? I said, well, you don't own the land. You own the mobile home, and you're putting it on the lot. So it's kind of like an HOA where you have to pay a fee for that, but it's also built into the lot. And he went, no, but it can't be more than like $200, $300 because that's
it is often much higher than
an HOA was. We went and looked. It was $830 a month for that lot fee.
So your payment on the house is very affordable. Well, your payment on your trailer, that's a VIN. That's an automobile almost. Is cheap, but the lot rent is very expensive.
Yeah.
So you have to factor all that in. So then when you go and the where it got really, it was a big bummer on their part was they were pre-approved by a lender. They were pre-approved for a very low amount, but they had a dollar amount, and so they were thinking, great, I was approved for only $200,000. I can go buy this. This is going to work. Well, he can't lend on a mobile home, so then they looked at mobile home lenders, which were triple the interest rates.
Right.
I mean, very high interest rates, 10, 12%, 15%, and they required 25 to 30% down, and you had to show proof of that before they even took your application.
I can understand why, though.
You got to have money before you get to have money.
Yeah. And so all of this went, like, they just felt like they got kicked in the stomach. And this is where this came back to, is they were misunderstood. They just misunderstood. They thought a mobile home, it had the word home in it. It was the same thing as a condo, another home.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, so it may not be quite as affordable depending on how it's approached and how it's financed. There are ways to do this that make a lot more sense, but there's also ways to get taken advantage of all over the place in the mobile home manufactured world.
Now, on the manufactured side, how does that play into it, Tyler? Because I know we've looked at a few manufactured homes.
Well, they're on a foundation
recently,
right? They're bolted down, and for all the world, they might look. You may not even be able to tell the difference till you get down to the basement, especially if it's unfinished. You can go, oh, I can see right where they bolted it to the foundation. Now, these are kind of the hybrid in between. Now, we mentioned earlier, and I kind of want to come back to this. We mentioned earlier the word personal property versus real property. What is the true difference between real property and personal property?
So, real property has to do with land.
Yes.
So, if it is affixed to the land, it is considered real property. So we can jump off the deep end on this.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, there's going to be a big debate. Put your comments below, like whatever you think it is, because it's down there, and I'm sure we'll have someone disagree with you, but that's okay. Personal property, I think we can all agree. Personal property, it is not attached to the land.
Not attached.
You can pick it up and walk away with it, just like you would a duffel bag or a soccer ball. What you would normally think is, okay, this is personal property. A mobile home, because you hook up a truck to it and drive away with it, that makes it personal property, right? But you can't hook up a truck to a manufactured home.
Yeah, not once it's in place. Like there are home movers, and you can undo the foundation.
Yeah, we're not talking about that, but we're talking about like easily kind of, for an afternoon lark.
Right.
Yeah. Just go peel off with it. So affixed to the land, at least by some definition, that's real property, right?
Which means you can lend on it.
Sort of.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to. That's quick definition.
Yes. I don't think we want to go much deeper. If you have more to go into, if you're considering a manufactured property and you want to know if you can finance, call Jason.
There's one that really quick, just because you're going to see manufactured homes on MLSs and home search sites on stuff like that. The big crucial criteria just to look at right away is the year it was built.
Yes.
So 1976.
April.
Remember that.
Halfway through the year. Or just go with the lead-based paint addendum and say 78 because you'll be safe.
Yeah.
It's about the same time.
Anything prior to that, he can't touch. Okay.
The reason it has to do with standards, but if it was built after that time frame, and that's where you can go in and check the sticker under the kitchen sink, right?
Yeah.
If you check the sticker.
Or the metal plate on the outside.
Yeah, the metal plate. You go find out it was built after 1976 April, then there's a good chance it can be.
They actually have a tracking system online that you can, because all the manufactured homes have to be registered, And so you can type in like where it is and stuff. If people have pulled off the plate because they thought it was ugly, they are all tracked.
Wow.
Crazy.
Is that like mattresses where you can't like pull the tag off?
Void your warranty.
Yeah. If you own a manufactured home, don't cover up the plate. Don't take the sticker off.
That's bad. That's like filing down the serial number on a firearm.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, don't do that either.
Yeah, don't do that either.
Anyway, so manufactured homes after 76, you can lend on. And they're available for most types of financing, and there's particular rules on different things. So, and then modular home, just lend on it.
Same as a normal place. So you can just lend on it. So that's very important. If you hear somebody kicking around the word modular manufactured, like they don't know what they're talking about, show them this video.
They use them interchangeably. I see frequently MLS sheets where they say mobile at the top and then manufactured in the middle.
And modular in the remarks.
Maybe.
And
this quality Chevy truck built by Ford.
Yes, it can lead to some problems, some challenges. So make sure you know what the asset is that you're considering, that you're either selling or buying. Know what it is, and know explicitly which M you're referring to, so that you can know how to operate with it.
So, what do we learn?
Well, my key takeaway is there is an explicit difference between mobile, manufactured, and modular, and we need to know the difference.
And in that subset, manufactured, built after April 1976.
Mobile, just know what you're looking at. Remember those lot fees. They can be sneaky and can cost you a lot more money.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
We kind of like assembled the ideas of the show in pieces. So it's
modular.
But like we craft it in such a way that it could be
manufactured.
But people should watch this on their
mobile device. Like, subscribe,
comment, share with your friend.
If you want to get in touch with us, shoot us a text at 801-228-7687. Make sure you mention the show. You can email us at theutahrealestateshow@gmail.com. You can watch this show on YouTube, and you can listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you learned something, or if you really love this show, give us a like on YouTube and drop a rating on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. The Utah Real Estate Show is a production of Hive Collective at Presidio Real Estate, with support from Security Home Mortgage. The NMLS number for Security Home Mortgage is 178787. The NMLS number for Jason Christiansen is 240472, Equal Housing Lender. Not only is this not legal or investment advice, but you should definitely talk to a pro before you make any real estate decision. Every situation is different and should be considered in context. Copyright Jason Christiansen, Eric Wist, and Tyler Kazare. All rights reserved. Talk to you next week.
But there's a focus blend and like it has really good reviews.
I can show you a lot of things that have good reviews on Amazon that still suck.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
That was beautiful.
I liked that.
Get back on that camera. I never stopped mine recording because it's still...
Do you want to stop it and start it so it can be...
No.
Okay.
You want to now find that audio and match it up?
Yeah, because when you end, so too will mine. I know exactly where it will be.
Okay.
I just stopped and ended it twice.
Why are you being a putz?
Is my face really red?
You'll find that out on the bloopers.
I don't know what that was. And I step up.
I thought that was fun.
What am I going to step up? What do you want me to step up?
You say, well, it's also manufactured.
Pre-manufactured.
Watch this on your mobile device.
Watch this manufactured in module. Wait. Watch this modular composition. Watch this manufactured modular composition on your mobile device.
We kind of assemble this so this.